Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again with another Across the Timeways card review, and we have a brand new style of location revealed for Paladin. Apparently other classes will be getting some, where you get to go through time. They continuously improve every use. It's really interesting. We're going to take a look at that as well as a bunch of other cards. Holy stuff. No Murlocs, I believe. At least not yet. There's still one legendary left to be revealed for Paladin, which we won't cover until tomorrow. Anyways, we're going to review these cards. You want to win these cards, we're giving away 2 regular pre-orders, 3 mega bundles out of my pocket. To enter the giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I'll add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go baroque. So let's start off with, the brand new style of location. It's quite interesting, and it is a 2-mana one. The past Gnomeregan? I don't know how to pronounce these things. It's 2 mana, has 3 durability, and you give a minion +2/+1 advanced to the present. So that's not amazing. That's like Hand of it all without the card draw. So your first use, you'll get a bit of a buff, but that's worth like a mana, right? That's not incredible. However, you will advance this. It will improve to the present Gnomeregan. I have to say this word 3 times. Again, it's the same style of location. It does show 3 durability here, but I'm assuming it'll have the 2 durability left from when it's broken, right? That otherwise it'd be like an infinite location. That wouldn't make any sense. Anyways, this gives a minion +2/+1 and a death rattle of deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. So you're getting a buff and a bit of smork when this dies. And I guess you could play the new legendary and give it like double death rattle, I guess, right? Like that's something, or other death rattle synergistic things. So that's not too bad. And again, we advance to the future, where the last usage, the future version, I'm not going to try and say the card name again, which gives your minion +2/+1, divine shield, and death rattle, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. So if this version was the initial one, that would be an insane location. But the idea is, you're gonna get a triple buff by the end of it. You're gonna work towards that. So you want to draw this card pretty early, because again, you have to wait a turn for it to allow you to use that location again. That could be a bit of a wait. So this could be a pretty bad draw in the late game, but it's an interesting mechanic. To me, the initial +2/+1 is just so underwhelming that I don't know if you can afford to really play a card like this. Like the smork damage, the face, the +2 going face later can be all right, but overall it feels kind of slow. The last payoff is great. The divine shield, the buff, the damage, all that's great, but you're gonna have to wait quite a bit of time to get there. And again, you're gonna really want this on curve. And if you're playing this on curve, there's likely a chance you're not gonna have a minion, because you'll have to have a 1-drop to play with this, have live, and then buff it. It's just kind of a bit awkward. So to me, really cool mechanic. Love the train and all that, but I'm gonna lean more towards like a 2 out of 5. And in Wild, probably a 1, because it's really, really slow there. You can copy this with like that, the whole location copier card, but we've had so many insane locations. We have Elise and all that stuff, and that card pretty much never makes the cut in even the location decks, outside of the one-time Warlock location was just so cracked in the Giants that you did copy those up. But other than that, I don't think you want to copy this. So overall, not the best card in the world, I don't think, but my understanding, there's going to be more of these as we go through the reveal season. Stay tuned for that. But we have some more cards, including a new mech for Paladin, the PMM Infinitizer. It is a 6-mana 4/4 minion with Battle Cry. You set a friendly minion's attack and health to 8. It can't attack heroes this turn. That's basically what? Blessing of Authority, right? That old spell that definitely saw play back in the day. That was 5 mana. This is 1 more mana, but you're getting a body with it. Possibly you could double that battle cry and set your minions attack and health to 8 twice, which it's still an 8/8, but you could do that, right? That you could theoretically do that. It's pointless, but again, you could do it. So yeah, this is like a 6 mana, almost like a 12/12 if there's something on the board, which is pretty nuts, right? That's not too bad. Obviously, without being able to push the face damage, that could hurt you significantly if you're, trying to murder your opponent, but you're leaving behind arguably a giant threat with another body out there. I just don't know what Paladin deck wants this right now. I don't really see it, but Arena, insane minion, my God. But yeah, on ladder, I'm just not seeing what deck this goes into in Paladin. Maybe the Aura deck, but I don't know. I feel like you're already doing all the Aura stuff. Do you want this in the mix? Overall, I think this is a card that could see play at some point, but right now, I'm not really seeing the vision for it. So again, we're gonna go to 2 out of 5 in standard, a 2 out of 5, and actually 1 in wild, because when's the last time even Blessing of Authority saw play? You don't get a body, and there's like the minion, all that, but overall, yeah, it's probably not gonna see any play in wild that I can think of. Next, we have the rewind spell for Paladin with Amend the Timeline. It's a 3 mana holy spell where you get 2 random holy spells restore health to your hero equal to their cost. So if you get 2 spells that are pretty small, don't heal much, or just aren't very good cards, you can rewind, try and get a bigger heal, or try and get better cards. Not too bad. I just think this is more of a card you're gonna get off that 3-drop in Priest that would be really good to get more spells for your quest, right? It's a buff to that card for Priest. In terms of Paladin, the holy stuff, not really going too big. It's a bit of a heal, but I feel like there's probably better ways to heal in Paladin. I don't really see this as a very valid constructed card. 3 mana, just get 2 random holy spells. I know you're healing, but to me, that's not incredibly good. You do get the rewind, so it's a bit more consistent, but overall, I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5 in standard and wild. Even in arena, it's like an okay, not a great pick, but I don't think it's something you're really gonna want to hard run too much. We have the Tankgineer, a 4 mana 2/1 mech with Divine Shield and Death Rattle. Summon a 7/7 tank with Divine Shield. That is a lot of stats. Sure, it's stuck to a 4 mana 2/1 that has a Divine Shield, which actually kind of makes it worse in some ways, right? Where if you want to kill it off and get that 7/7 going, you got to get rid of the Divine Shield. But when you couple it with like the 6-drop, although they don't curve very well, you can make this an 8/8, which is pretty good. And the 7/7 tank with Divine Shield, my God, that is really annoying, right? So you're getting, what, a 4 mana, 9/8 in total stats. Obviously, Silence hurts this a lot, but that is just so many stats, so freaking annoying that, yeah, some sticky, tokeny deck, and maybe you got Death Rattle synergies that this card certainly could see some play, will be an absolute arena menace if Silence isn't super prevalent. I could see this seeing constructed play. That is just so many stats, and with double Divine Shield, just insanely annoying to try and deal with this. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in standard. Goes more to like a mid-rangey aggressive deck, or just really aggressive deck, and this is kind of like your annoying top end to try and get to that finish line. That's quite possible. And in wild, I'll give it a 2, because yeah, even there, this is going to be really, really slow. You could do some pretty gross Death Rattle stuff like Umbra, I guess, and get 7/7s out like pretty quick, although that's 6 mana. Probably not happening, but you got like Magnetic and all that type of stuff. You maybe Mech Paladin makes a comeback this set. I'll give it a 2 in wild. Don't think it might quite makes the cut, but damn, that is one scary looking mech. We have the Neon Innovation, a 3 mana holy spell for Paladin. You discover a Paladin mech from the past. We got Ziliax back in standard, the fun one, the one everybody loves, not the one that's in standard that everybody loads. Well, not really anymore, but it was pretty loathed for a while. and you give it +5/+5. So you could get like Zilliax, like a Snip Snap, but there are just so many mechs that suck that you could hit. This is just no way this is reliable to play in your deck, right? It is it's a Paladin mech. I should read the card. I already made a mistake yesterday. It's a Paladin mech, so it makes it a little bit better. So no, you can't get Zilliax. No, you can't get Snip Snap, but I guess the best thing you're looking at is like the Leviathan, right? The whole Colossal thing. You can discover that. You can't discover Titans. You can discover Colossal, so that's pretty cool. And you could get something, I think it was like Cobalt Guardian that most people remember as a BG's card than anything. There's a lot of kind of crappy mechs too. Like, there's no way, regardless of fact, you discover a Paladin mech, there's no way I think this sees constructed play. I'm giving it a 1 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. Just Paladin mechs, like, you get a +5/+5 on it. Don't get me wrong, but like, what are you doing with this card in the mech strategy? I just don't see it. Even with that 4-drop, like, sure, I could get a magnetic to throw on that, but I spent 3 mana to do that and get a considerable snap buff. But yeah, I am not seeing it. And then lastly, we have one more mech, so some Mech Paladin stuff here. 2 mana, 2/1 Hardlight Protector. It has Divine Shield with Battle Cry. Restore 3 health to your hero and give them Divine Shield. So you give your hero Divine Shield, you get some healing, you got a 2/1 on the board with Divine Shield. Really solid card. Earthen Farseer crying in a corner, right? My goodness. Yeah, you get some healing, you get an annoying body on the board, and you also protect your hero from possible damage later on. I don't know what deck this goes into, but it's just a nice little card, and you can slap buffs onto it. Just a good card to fight for board, give you some healing. Could be pretty good, although I guess you don't really love playing it on curve. If you play this on curve, you're not getting a ton of value. You're probably not getting much healing. The Divine Shield is only so useful. I don't know what deck it goes into, but I just feel like this is a nice little card for some extra healing, defense, and board presence that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it goes into, but I'm going to give it a 3. I think it's pretty solid. And in Wild, I'll give it a 3 too. Like Reno Paladins and all that. Like, it's just survivability tool, and you could tutor with like Crystology and things like that. It's not too bad. So I'm going to give it a 3 in both Standard and Wild. Just a nice little Paladin card. So yeah, that's all the Paladin cards for now. I believe there's one more reveal like later tonight at like 8 p.m. my time. I think it's the last legendary. We'll probably tack that on to the first review of tomorrow, because I don't want to make a late night video on just one card unless the card is absolutely crazy. Then maybe we'll do a video on it. You have to wait and see. But overall, there's stuff coming tomorrow, so we'll be talking more cards then. So stay tuned. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.